Well, the historical significance of the Ten Commandments, of course, it can't be understated. They've been the guiding principles of Western civilization for thousands of years and heavily influenced the founding fathers and the very documents that established our country. Which is why it makes sense that Louisiana governor just signed a new law requiring schools to display them in every classroom starting January 1st.
If you want to respect the rule of law, you got to start from the original lawgiver, which was Moses.
Cue the liberal freakout.
This was clearly and is clearly part of an extreme right-wing Christian nationalist agenda. The real focus should be emphasizing and teaching kids how to read and write, not indoctrinating them in, with this type of moral agenda.
Yeah, let's just push pot and transgenderism. That's worked well. Joining me now, Louisiana State Rep. Dodie Horton, who authored the bill. Dodie, I mean, you're getting slammed. You knew you would. Christian nationalism, extreme right wing. What do you hope to achieve by having the Ten Commandments requirement in classrooms?
Our students will be able to look up and see that there is a moral standard that God set forth for man to live by, one that is grounded in the Constitution and the foundation of this country.
Do you believe that this will withstand legal scrutiny? Obviously, the Supreme Court has gone round and round on the Establishment Clause of the Constitution and free exercise. But the liberals are already, obviously weighing in legally on this.
I do believe it will. With the wonderful ruling with the Kennedy case and overturning of the Lemon Law, which was a huge victory for religious freedom, we now have states like ours have the ability to file and pass legislation like this. And really all we're trying to do is to restore traditional and historical standards in our schools, one that was there for, nearly 3 decades.
Well, so, what's amazing is that
we're excited now.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt, Congressman, but what's amazing here is that they believe in all sorts of religious expression, whether it's DEI or wokeism or transgenderism. I mean, they believe that that is sacrosanct, and that can't be touched. You can't intrude upon that. So they have their own orthodoxy. They don't call it that, but it is. And yet something is, time-tested, and that's the threat to reading, the fundamentals of reading, they say?
It's mind-boggling to me, but as you know, Laura, because you're so wonderful, anytime you stand up to the national agenda, you face this type of criticism, but there's no denying that the Ten Commandments is the plumb line for which all the laws in our country were based upon.
Well, they hate the country, so they're going to hate the Ten Commandments. Anything that touches on the founding of the country or founding principles, they think is awful, rotten, racist, and unfair. So the Ten Commandments, put that at the top of the list. Representative, thank you so much. We're going to be following this case, and we know that it'll obviously be challenged by the usual suspects.